We got Kalogeras sisters. They're reading confessions. I'm terrified, bro. I haven't watched a confessions video in a long time. I think the last time I did two was the generosity, and his community is devious, full of a bunch of insane people. I don't think this community is as crazy, but then again, I don't know. So let's find out. Let's see.
We went on Instagram and asked you guys to send in your worst confessions, and some of them are very unusable.
People are shoving things where things shouldn't.
Lots about your cousins.
Also, oh my god. Also, what's I gonna say? Oh yeah, I know that they just dropped a video. I already watched it. I'm talking into the future because a lot of the times, like, y'all will comment that I should watch a certain video after I already watched it. Like, y'all told me to watch a video that came out last night, like on like Tuesday or something, and I already watched it before that. So like, whatever video they just put out today, or whatever day this video comes out, whatever video they just put out, I already watched it. I'm just saying. I already watched it, bro. It's coming out. Be patient. It's coming. I already watched it.
Just know the police are on their way.
So now we're going to be reading them for our and your pleasure.
We're going to be name dropping. We said they're anonymous, but we lied. So we're going to be first name, last name,
Instagram ad is crazy.
And we figured out your phone number, IP address. We also figured out your credit card number, your SIM.
Your mom's
We figured out your
Imagine.
I tell you guys, but this is actually an investigation type of video.
This one's very real.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's usable. When I was 5 years old, I was stuck between a woman's ass cheeks at the beach, and I had to put 3 fingers up her ass to get out.
What?
It's not real.
That's a lie.
It's not a real story.
No, it is real because that happened to me when I was younger. Do you remember when we were swimming in the West Edmonton Mall water park?
happened to you?
And I got absolutely jam slammed by these 2 big guys' ass cheeks.
That's not. That's probably real, but the confession isn't real. That's not real.
Didn't think just
That was horrible.
Mia's gonna do another one because I feel like that one's a lie. Even
That was not
though
real.
Has, like, identical story. Was that you that wrote that, Ali?
One time, I went to my friend's house, shat my pants, and then hid my underwear under her bed.
I've done that.
Okay,
Wait,
what? Well, why would you hide?
No. Hold on, no. What do you mean you've done? Why did you just so quickly, with no type of thought, just say I've done that? As if he's actually been in that scenario. Have you actually been in that scenario? What? I feel like I look at him differently now.
Identical story. Was that you that wrote that, Ali?
One time, I went to my friend's house, shat my pants, and then hid my underwear under her bed.
I've done that.
Okay,
Wait,
what? Well, why would you hide it under the bed? Just throw it out
Throw the
window.
underwear out. I feel like there's so
saying.
many other ways to go around this. Why are you hiding your underwear under her bed? Think about it. She's gonna know it was you. She knows she didn't shit her pants.
Maybe she wants that.
Imagine you have a sleepover and you wake up to a reek scent.
Oh my god.
Oh my
And
god.
it's your friend's
I
underwear.
ain't gonna
under
lie.
the covers.
I ain't gonna lie. Me personally, you're getting RKO'd for that. Like, I'm grabbing you by your neck. Come on, bro. What are you doing, bro? And they didn't say how old they were, but clearly old enough to know better. All right. Probably, let's say they were 10, right? That's old enough to know that you shouldn't just be putting disgusting underwear under anywhere besides the child. You know what, man?
Coming back to my house.
That ain't my friend no more.
The video just started, bro. I'm not getting mad. I'm not.
Actually
Take to the
fucking
grave.
disgusting.
If that
I did that at Noah's house.
I'm-
before.
Okay, this one's a little bit wild. Like,
Okay.
this one actually is, like, illegal. I had poked holes in my cheating boyfriend's condoms when I left him.
Fair enough.
Honestly, he's a cheater.
But why do you want another girl to get pregnant?
That's what I'm saying. Now you're multiplying him. And that's the thing too that I don't understand about a lot of people. And y'all probably won't agree, but guess what? I don't care. Right? A lot of people, right, they begin cheating on, they begin whatever, which is horrible. I'm not condoning any of that type of activity. But what I definitely don't condone is the whole revenge thing. A lot of y'all be trying to get back or whatever. And it's just like, dude, half the time that just comes back on you anyways. More than half the time. Like, just leave, bro. Boss up. The best revenge is moving on. And that's in every scenario. The best revenge is moving on. So like that's so like, clearly they didn't think through that, but
The girl up. That's fucked up.
She
Yeah,
should have
like
told
is that like, hopefully they heal, but like that person, I'm not condoning that. I'm not. But at the same time, certain people be doing certain things where I'm like, I kind of get why that happened. Like, there's never any justification for cheating or like, you know, any of that kind of, but like, some of y'all be doing things where I'm like, I could have told you that was gonna happen based off of how you reacted and based off of other, like I could have seen that coming. I could have, but a lot of y'all you don't want to be doing the work to like heal yourselves or like work through past trauma to then become better people. I'll just be living life, which is cool. Do your thing, but like then when something happens, then I don't know, bro.
Like just cut his dick off or something.
That's weird.
I'd say put like a
Also weird.
hot sauce in it and then put on your.
No, I would put hot sauce in it and then
No,
really
but
put
then
it on.
But what would I do if Noah cheated on Ellie, kill you?
You just have to chop his dick off.
Me too.
Oh, chop his dick off, yeah.
I feel like chop dick off. Just kill me.
In PE, I wanted to sit down on the
Those are
floor
weird.
and I sat down on my water bottle and it went up my ass.
Okay, no, these are fake.
That's probably not real. Cause how does that just gonna? I don't think that's the thing too about a lot of these jokes. Like I don't think y'all understand how anatomy works. A water bottle is not just going up anything. It's not. It's just not. Unless, never mind. I don't want to finish that thought.
I believe it because one time, this has nothing to do with
Why
my
is he
ass.
relating to everyone?
That's what I'm saying.
No, it's not my ass, but one time in like kindergarten, there was a pencil.
Imagine tripping.
No,
going up your ass.
That's a lie. That's a lie.
No, but like a little water
Prison.
bottle, I could see it. But yeah, I could totally see it.
I don't believe
And
it,
then
bro.
I could-
You fitting a water bottle up your ass.
No, it wouldn't fit per se, but it would definitely.
I don't believe it.
So it fit.
No.
I accidentally ate a toenail. I don't know how you accidentally ate your toenail.
Well, we all know that was on purpose, bro.
Bro, this was an accident.
You could've
Literally.
said it was on purpose.
That's like
being
you go to
gross.
accidentally shove the water bottle up your ass.
You fell.
She
Okay.
fell.
She fell
Totally.
perfectly with fucking aligned her ass with
With
the
the
water
water
bottle.
bottle.
Somebody just said one time I was walking into a store at the mall and I just shot my pants, had to waddle away.
Okay, why is this all about
I was about to say this community, and honestly, and this is what I was talking about too. They be making all these jokes in these videos, and I look at their community, bro. Look at their community. That's why I keep my community in line. We don't let certain stuff like this slide, because then it spirals, it snowballs out of control. Like, look at this, bro. Look at this, bro. This community isn't even that crazy though, which is good so far. It's probably gonna get worse. But like, dude, same jokes over and over and over.
Because I know.
Over and over and over.
How would you relate to that?
We were in the mall and my mom was like, I have such a good bladder and I need to go to the bathroom. And I was like, bitch, I have a good bladder. Long story short, I do not. I was in the bathroom and the bitch in the bathroom would not get out of the bathroom. And I kept on singing, dancing, knocking on the stall. And she wouldn't get out. Pissed my pants right there. Tried to shove like paper towel, but it didn't work. I pissed my pants all over the place. And then I had to waddle like this girl did.
When we were in Florida, and
Wait,
we
what?
were in that breakfast place. Do you guys remember? It wasn't with you, it was with you two. We went to
Yeah.
that breakfast place. I was about to piss myself at the table, but I didn't want to say anything to make anyone like grossed out because I had to piss myself right, so I was sitting like this
Why didn't you go to the f***ing bathroom?
because both of them were locked.
Why don't you go
And then
outside?
there's people shitting.
But you're
in
a
there, and
boy.
You're a boy. You can just whip it out and start pissing.
If I have
See, and that's another thing. A lot of people think that until you get arrested and now you're on a sex offender list. That's the only thing that will stop me from like peeing in public. I'm not trying to end up on like that's weird. That's weird because if you're on list, nobody cares what you did. We're just gonna assume what we think you did because you're on that list. Especially in Florida, that's like half the Florida population. All right, it's actually disgusting. But like, you literally can get in that situation from like indecent exposure. Probably, I think you can end up on that from that. So like, that's the only thing that will stop me from doing that. So like, I get why he didn't.
Nervous, bro.
If I was a man, I
guys
would
into
be. I shit in my pool in my house.
Okay, no shitting.
Bro, you can pee in a pool.
Literally, like, can we just not read those?
We would go swimming when we were kids. We would have to evacuate the pool because someone shit in it.
That's true.
Okay,
Okay, you're
guys-
talking
And
about
one time it was me.
I will never forget the day that I walked into the washroom to see where Ellie was, and she was standing on the bathtub like this, one foot on one side, one foot on the other side, and just peeing in the bathtub.
I was like 4. I'm not too proud of it.
What?
That's these, you know.
Me and my twin would swap each time on a date to see who would hit it off with him better.
Okay, that's horrible.
That's
Say that one more
disgusting.
time.
Imagine waiting for your twin in the bathroom.
Lots of people actually wonder this about us. If we ever like the same guy or find the same guy, never. I feel like we're
And there's
very
none.
different people who we gravitate towards.
Okay, my turn. I sleepwalk and sleep talk.
Same.
And one night I realized I could sleep sharp.
Oh my god, yo, y'all gotta stop, bro. I'm sick of y'all already, bro. I'm sick of y'all already, gang.
That's horrible. You know who sleepwalks a lot? Demetra.
I sleepwalk a lot.
That is my biggest fear. My biggest
She sleeps on her back. I can never sleep on my back. I sleep on both sides. I don't
sleeping
prefer a
elevated.
side.
something that
I
happened.
want to be a back sleeper. I'm trying to learn.
Oh, I remember
That
that.
happened to me once for like 3 seconds.
Yeah, it's dramatic. You haven't had real.
I was sleeping and I know I was.
I had sleep paralysis a couple times.
Looks and she's sleeping, and I was trying to wake up. I was like, no. He's like, look how peaceful she looks. She's just sleeping, and I was having sleep paralysis. Listen,
Yikes.
I saw the story about
No,
this
no, we're
girl
not for this
who
video.
would wake up every night with her ass hurting, and then one time she put a camera up and she fingered her ass.
Okay. That's horrible.
So I actually relate to that one because
Imagine.
Yo.
On TikTok. 1 second.
But does anyone know how to fix that? Like I saw it on TikTok. Does anyone know how to fix that? We see Mia chaining her hand.
I was at sleepover in my best friend's house and I farted and shit came out. Went home
Okay,
and
no,
checked.
guys,
Okay, I'm done.
Can y'all stop, bro?
This one's relatable, right? I got
Come
chased
on,
by a
dude.
police
I'm
car.
convinced all of y'all are in 3rd grade, bro. There's no way this is that funny.
Do you guys remember when I got hissed at by?
There's no way.
One time
Or
like this.
actual children.
I've been chased by one. I've been chased by one on a field trip.
And they waddle to you, like they'll be like,
Yeah.
and then like,
My best friend slept with my boyfriend, so I slept with her mother.
what?
W, see, that's how you get back. If you're gonna get back on someone for cheating, you gotta cheat better. That's the only thing. Like if you're gonna do the revenge thing, if you have to, because y'all are just that, you know what I mean? Those types of people where you gotta get revenge. Cheat better. If they cheat with your friend or some random person, get with their mom. And if you're bisexual, get with both of their parents. Why not? Why not? I feel like if you're a man and your girl cheats on you, you gotta get with her dad, bro. You have to. You just have. There's no, because that's gonna mess her head up. She ain't gonna see that coming. If you get with her mom, it's gonna be like, well, mom's probably hot, so whatever. You get with her dad. Come on, she's not seeing that cup. Like what? That's gonna really. That might break her reality, and she might need like actual, like, you know what I mean, like help after that. Which will be a wake-up call for what she did. Because, again, cheating is bad. But, again, if you gotta do it, just do it better. You know? Or, like, get with, like, a famous actor or something. Or, like, a singer or something. You know? Just cheat upwards. Y'all be cheating down. Cheat up. You know? Or cheat back up.
But
Why
Why is the mom f***ing the kid, man?
That's actually
And then leave.
like
that's up, but like low key, like imagine.
No, I'm not gonna imagine that.
No, like,
Yeah,
imagine she be like,
I'm not
imagine
gonna
she's like,
imagine
yeah,
that.
I slept with your boyfriend. She's like, yeah, I slept with your fucking mother.
Exactly.
You did it.
That's kind of like
you think
the
you
biggest
ain't keep it up.
Exactly, bro. You gotta one-up them.
No, I think that's
Like, if you gotta get back, you gotta get back. You feel me? Like, you gotta get back, bro.
Guys, a lot of our followers have been cheated on, and they've been real petty.
babies.
They've been real petty back. I stole $1,000 from my ex-boyfriend because he cheated on me.
Fair enough.
Honestly, you deserve it. Like, take the
I agree.
$1,000. Like,
I
you
think
cheated on. Like,
once
that's
you've been
some
cheated on,
emotional distress.
That's like the ultimate form of distrust and disrespect and just betrayal.
For real.
That I don't give a shit what you do back to that person.
Honestly,
No, I agree.
take the grant, take the mom on the way out.
Yeah, take the ground.
I think I can respect it if it's not something illegal. Like, if you're stealing something from someone, that's kind of crazy. If you're like physically harming them or what, that's kind of crazy. To me, that's weird. But if you're like, or like destruction, like if you're doing anything that they could then take you to court for, that's stupid. All right, that's dumb. Don't key their car. Don't break their windows. Don't do any of the stuff that they was talking about in all them 90s R&B songs. I know y'all love those songs and y'all love that genre. Don't do those things. Okay, you might go to jail. But like, again, if you're getting with their dad, or if you're, you know what I mean, if you're like, I don't know, just boss, like go to the gym and get really yoked and then like bag their celebrity crush. That's like a get back to me. But if you're like stealing their dog or like do like, that's weird to me. I can't justify that. I don't care what they did to you. Unless they like tried to kill you, then maybe you can do that stuff. But like, if they cheated on you and you then want to like, again, that's like, there's problems going on that are bigger than that situation. Like, you need therapy. All right. But Again, if you gotta get back the right way. Don't like do that.
Yeah, why are you doing what this other guy did and fuck him up?
In my opinion,
Just takes his mom for a
that's how I see things.
Okay, my
For a
turn.
spin is crazy.
This one I just found was interesting. I have one labia flap. Like, wait, does she mean like 1 out of 2 or 1 out
She
of
probably
4?
has one innie, one outie.
Yeah, that's what it is. Oh,
Ah.
you're saying like 1 out.
Like, I was in my furry phase.
I was actually confused about that. I was like, how do you just have one? But then, you know, genetic birth stuff, it could happen, right? Because a lot of people got one nut. So how you can have one nut, but you can't have one labia, right? Right? That's what I would think. It's probably possible, but I'd get the innie out. That makes sense.
outside and my grandma caught me.
What?
Innie, one outie.
Yeah, that's what it is. Oh, you're saying like
Like
1
this.
innie, 1 out.
Like, I was in my furry phase and shot outside and my grandma caught me. Imagine
That's
that.
horrible.
Okay. What is a furry face? Doesn't that just mean you're a furry? Or y'all really thought y'all was animals for a minute or something? Like y'all, because I feel like that's worse than being a furry. I used to hate on furries, but I rock with y'all now because y'all get money and y'all cool people. But what's a furry phase though? I feel like it's a lifestyle if you really like that. Because if not, then what does that mean? I don't know what that means.
You can do whatever you want. If you want to dress up as animals, sure, but like, you still can't fucking shit in a litter box and stuff. Like, have you
Don't
seen?
shit in your grandma's backyard.
Yeah,
Like,
You
even
can
our
shit in your own
dogs.
backyard.
Oh, this one's fucked up.
exactly.
I once coughed in someone's face so I could get them sick.
Fuck you!
That's disgusting.
So
I
bad.
hate that
That's
shit.
so bad.
That's disgusting.
You know who got you sick?
You.
See, even that too. Like, if someone cheats on you, don't like get them sick or something stupid. Like, that's dumb to me. But like, doing that on purpose for no reason is even worse. Again, you're getting the crazy. See, this is why. Look, and some of y'all are new to me, so y'all don't know what I'm talking about. But all my OG viewers know. I've been saying this for years. We need to bring back bullying, and I mean ethical bullying. I don't mean the type of bullying that makes kids overly depressed and all that type of, no, I don't mean that. I just mean some of y'all need to get beat up a little bit and y'all character needs to be developed so y'all know things that you shouldn't do in society, right? Some of y'all didn't get bullied and it shows. Why are you coughing in someone's face to get them sick? You should have been stuffed in the locker once in your life. You should have been. Because if you had that experience, you probably wouldn't have wanted to cough in someone's face. Probably. Like, I just don't get that. You need a swirly, bro. Something. Like, something. Because why are you coughing in someone's face? Why?
Literally always
For
does
what?
it. It's you.
No, I know.
Ellie will be sick.
You cough
Ellie
in my
will be
face when
sick.
you fucking are sick.
No.
Yes, you
Stop
are.
fucking
Yeah, you
saying
are.
that.
Like, you do that. It's Kaylee. I don't do that. It's you who does that. Not Ellie.
Ellie does that.
No, I don't.
You do that.
I
You do
cover
that.
over
Not
the-
Ellie.
When
You do
Ellie's
that.
sick,
Not
everyone gets
Ellie.
sick.
That's not true.
Yeah, when
Last time I got
listen.
sick, no one got sick.
You do. Ellie does double dip when she's sick, but you cough.
didn't cough and sneeze it.
She
still does.
You literally are probably that bitch. Who did that? Who wrote that? Probably Kaylin.
This is a long one already.
Oh god, that's a
I
paragraph.
really had to poop at school.
No.
Stop.
You should go to the bathroom. They told me no. What did I do? I ran the fuck out of the bathroom. No, I didn't run. I walked. This guy, can you keep the name in?
Yeah.
His name was Mr. I walked to the bathroom. He came chasing after me, ran in front of me, put his arms out, and I went under his arm, and then he went, you little bitch.
Yeah.
He's retired now. And I went to the principal, and they're like, don't worry, honey, he's retiring next year. I promise. I'm like, are you
Crazy.
With the fact he just called me a little bitch? I'm dating.
I think that's
my boyfriend.
always been the most annoying thing about the education system. A lot of the times, as a student, it's just like he said, she said, and the teacher always wins. Usually. It's so annoying because it's just like, come on,
He
dude.
doesn't know it.
That's
Okay, I wasn't listening.
Don't worry, honey, he's retiring next year. I promise. I'm like, are you gonna ignore the fact he just called me a little bitch? I'm dating my brother's girlfriend, and he doesn't know it.
that's
No, that's actually fucked up. You shouldn't. You
What?
should probably tell. Or actually, I don't give a fuck.
oh my god.
You gotta move after that. I ain't gonna lie. And I'm an only child, so I could never even experience that. But bro, if that happens to you, let your brother have your girl and move. You gotta leave. You gotta move. You can't stay after that. You can't. You simply can't. Because not only did your girl cheat on you, your blood brother your womb warrior. I mean, they're probably not twins, but they came from the same womb. So basically, you know what I mean? Womb warrior, because I wanted to rhyme because blood brother. Anyway, if your brother breaks your trust, that's worse than getting cheated on by anybody. I don't care. I don't care what y'all say. I don't. That's worse. That's miles worse. Miles worse. Dude, you gotta move at that point. You got to. You can't stay there. You can't. You gotta move continents, bro. Don't even stay in the same continent, bro. Just move. If you're from Asia, move to Africa. If you're from Africa, move to North America. If you're from North America, move to Europe. You gotta go. You gotta go somewhere.
In quotes,
You gotta go.
online girlfriend, she doesn't know that we are actually in the same school and in the same class.
No. That's very
Catfishing
scary.
is terrifying.
That's horrible.
Imagine you live your life, you're texting them, you're like, oh, like I love you so much, and then they're actually behind
I remember Johnny was.
That's weird.
That's actually, you're a fucking weirdo.
I remember.
Not even that. Forget that part. Catfishing in general is just dumb. Like why are you doing that? And then also, I'm not gonna lie, in big 2025, how are you still getting catfished? Like you ain't hopping on FaceTime, you ain't like, I'm not saying you gotta do that all the time. I'm saying, but it's like get on FaceTime, throw the light on real quick, like, yo, this is what I look like. I'm a real person. This, you know what I'm saying, this is how I get down. And then call it. Then you can, you know what I'm saying, do whatever you want. But like, bro, that's stupid. Why are you doing that? And then also, at this point, like again, in internet safety, like you should know red flags to look for. If you know, to like see that somebody might be catfishing you. Low key. You should know that by now. I ain't gonna lie. You should.
Story about this girl who was online texting this guy, and she went to the house after years of like begging.
I told you this story. We watched this together.
Okay, you're hit me, Noah.
One time.
I haven't watched catfish in a minute.
Wait. One time I tried to queef in a cup and pour it into a cup of water to give to my crush. Did it work, Queen? I'm thinking of doing it as well.
The people who do shit.
Okay. Maybe I'm dumb. Isn't queefing air though? Not just air? Or she's like talking about her discharge. You know what? Look, man.
That it's like a love potion. You're weird. Like,
Nobody, that
That was very weird.
Yes, it is. People will be like, if you grab your crush's hair, queef on it, blow it 2 times, and then
Nobody, that is not
yes,
queef.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
No, not
Yeah, there was one that's like short on it, then you
That is like a.
Some of y'all really be doing stuff like that though.
I'm having major.
It's crazy.
No, I'm scared. And I know it scares Kayla.
I'm scared when relates to us really hard.
Okay, stop. Okay, go. I have deja vu.
I shit my pants on the water slide in the
Stop, bro.
Not because we
Just stop reading those.
So Mia apparently has an accent. Mia, say bag.
Okay.
Bag. Say bag. So
bag.
Americans think that she's saying bag wrong.
Bog? Can you
also
fucking
know-
line
No,
bog?
it's bag. Bag. That's how they say it.
Pass me
Bag.
Bag.
Yeah.
Bag.
That's how Americans
They
say
don't
it.
say bag. Bag.
Bag.
Bag. Bag.
Bag.
Bag. Bag.
See, they're saying it like hold on. They're saying like with an E. Say bag. You know what I'm saying? Get to the bag. Eating his Duffy. Eating his bag. You feel me? Saying like bag. I'm not Canadian. But I will say though, out of accents in like a general, because they all sound Canadian at times. But like, if I hadn't ever seen them and just heard like, you know, random words from them, I feel like it would be easy to point out Sunday. There's certain things she says that's like, you know, she's Canadian. The rest of them, like, is only certain words. But I feel like it's more for Sunday.
Bag.
Oh, why is it so hard for us?
Bag.
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 Bag. Bag.
Bag.
Bag.
We say bag.
Bag. Oh.
Bag.
Bag. This girl's a baddie. I asked her for a confession. She just had a selfie.
How freaky is Ali? I shoved the whole curly wand up my butt. Dusty, don't show my name. I'm gonna show your name.
I once stayed in an
Bro.
entire long distance relationship for almost a year because I didn't know how to tell my friends I got ghosted after the first date. I created a fake conversation, made
that's
up
weird.
arguments, and even broke up dramatically over a phone call that never actually happened. They all comforted me, took me out, and helped me move on.
That's fucked up. You're fucked up.
That's crazy, but W friends though. Kinda. But that's weird.
A little bit extra. Like you could have just said it didn't work out and you didn't like him.
Yeah.
Just blame it on the other
Blame
guy.
it on the guy, bro. Like, what?
I eat sand with bread. Please don't tell no one I said this. When I was little, I was so jealous jealous of my little brother's attention that when he was born, I sat on him.
That's crazy. I stalked my teacher on Facebook and then created a relationship with them. Think that they were in love, had to unadd them because I felt awkward.
Okay, wait, but how did the teacher fall for that?
There's no way that's real.
This is all bullshit.
There's no way that's real. And if it is real, that's just weird. Y'all are weird.
Teachers, basically the whole school and every student came to know about it. I used to post really mean and hurtful things on this account, but nobody knew it was me. So one time, this guy from another school started flexing about it and said it was him who was behind it. And he explained that he was just joking and no one believed him. He got suspended for 3 weeks, and then I deleted the account so everybody would actually think it was him. He is still bullied till this day.
Wait, I didn't.
That's kind of funny.
I zoned out. Came back.
That's kind of funny. And I ain't gonna lie too, at that point, that kid deserved it. Because why are you doing that for attention, bro? Like, he knew that wasn't him, but he was acting like it was him because he wanted the attention. He wanted the clout. And clout is hey, man. Clout kills. All right. They be talking about all these drugs out here. Y'all hate weed. It's a plant from the earth. Clout, though. Clout kills, man. I'm telling you. Clout kills.
Okay, this is so fucked up. I slept with my cousin thinking he was my boyfriend, and then my boyfriend broke up with me. I hope this isn't true because how the
What do you mean thinking it was your boyfriend? What does that mean? You like go in a dark room and just get busy not knowing who it was? You not hear that? Did you not feel it was a different person? I don't understand how that could work, bro. Come on now. That's not a real scenario. That's a corn scenario, bro. That's not a real
I was
thing.
really mad at my mom, so
There's no way.
the tweezers, shoved them up my butt, and gave it back.
that must have hurt her.
Come on, bro.
I love being vegan just to avoid eating my grandma's cooking. You know what? If you're gonna avoid eating
We
someone's
can't
cooking,
relate to
that's a good
that.
excuse.
Our
I've never
grandma
done
makes
that.
the most jaw-dropping, pussy-quenching food.
Okay.
Our
Don't,
grandma,
can you not say yeah and all that words in the same sentence?
That's what I'm saying.
I hooked up with my boyfriend's twin brother. It was not an accident. Stop lying.
That's what, like, you would know that, though.
My cheated on me, so
You know that. And that's the thing, too. I don't understand how y'all are, like, in relationships with twins or triplets or whatever the case may be, and you can't tell them apart. I watched maybe 4 Studio Little Triplets videos and was able to tell them, like, I can tell them apart now. Easily. I could watch an old video, I could watch a new video, whatever. I could tell who's who. And I've never even seen them in real life. I feel like if I saw them in real life, it would be even easier. Like, I don't understand. Now, granted, there are some twins that really do look like insanely identical. But even still, though, you should be able to tell them apart at some point. So especially if you're dating one of them, you should be able to know the difference between that person and their twin. Like, there's no way that you wouldn't know that. There's no way.
pasta and squeezed my tampon into it.
That's not true because the colors are not the same.
Well, if you just mix it.
I guess, but then it'd be too liquidy. This one says, I don't know, probably that I slept with my teacher.
Probably that I like sub with my teacher.
You're a victim. Please. That's crazy.
I've had so many crazy school
Wait,
experiences.
why have we had so many teachers that are in jail because of that?
I know, one in
There was a rumor that this one teacher at my school got some student pregnant years ago and somehow was still there. I don't know. I think it was just a rumor. A cruel rumor if it wasn't true. But if it was true, he's a sick man and he needs to be put down. But I don't know if it was true or not. I don't know if he's still there. I don't know. Very, very crazy though. Y'all teachers make me sick, bro.
He was my phys ed teacher, and
At the same time, though, a lot of teachers are great, man. Like, some of the greatest human beings on earth are teachers, and some of the worst human beings on earth are teachers. It's very surprising how that, like, had the dichotomy of the socio-economic, political structure of the, you know what I mean? It's crazy that could happen.
So
the duality of man.
Phys ed in the 11th grade, we had a teacher, right? And, you know, he was mad calm, like he was just a normal guy, right? And then one day, out of nowhere, he disappeared, and everyone was like, "Oh, okay, he's probably sick or something like that." 2 months go by, and I look at my phone, and I see my teacher's face on the front page, and it says, "He has been charged for sexually assaulting a minor." I'm like, what the fuck?
He was sleeping with students
What is
at
it?
our schools. And the way that he was caught is because a girl who slept with him, she slept with the teacher and then posted on her snap in his bed in the morning, just woke up and he was there. And then
That's not funny. That's not funny.
It's not funny at all.
Nah.
Once I kissed this guy and and I'm pretty sure one of his boogers fell in my mouth.
Why'd you say booger?
I was about to say, why'd you say that like that?
Teacher who at my other school, he was a music teacher. They pulled up his piano so that they could fix the piano. One of the kids was playing, and they were like, "Oh, this thing is off." They pulled it up, and there was a whole bunch of students' underwears from like the locker room.
What?
Why the fuck?
What?
Like, oh, that would go to high school. And then someone said,
Nah.
This shit only.
That one teacher that pulled down my hair and was like, your hair goes between your butt.
I had a
I
very
was told that before by a teacher too.
Yeah.
Your hair goes down to your butt cheeks.
Yeah. No, that was my experience.
No, that was my experience.
What does this mean? I season the sausage while listening to your Central C remixes. What remix are you
I
talking
think
about?
by
What does season your
season the
sausage mean?
he means rub his cock. I
He's jorking it.
Every single person who hates on you guys, love you.
Oh wait, that's
Did you get hate?
Oh my god, that's so
Love
cute.
you more.
That's
Someone
weird.
was telling me about how they were scared of the sound the toilet makes when it flushes, right? My first time on a plane, you know you have to do a
Those
squat,
are scary.
right? You know you have to do a squat on
I'm
the
so
plane.
scared.
Yeah, it could like suck out your organs
So
and shit.
yeah. So
What?
as a man,
Yeah. Yeah, if you get a suction too much, you could literally suck your organs out of your asshole.
that is
What?
Yeah.
That's
so.
Okay,
I
dude.
hated this girl in school. This is horrible, by the way. This is
oh my god. Okay, I'm scared.
I hated this girl in school, so I recorded her on the toilet and posted it on an exposed account.
No, that's
Okay,
fucked up.
if that's what is her account? Block her.
Take that off.
Why is he putting on the shiesty reel? Guys, listen to the wording of this. I jorked my shit to y'all.
Okay,
More than just
Dude.
we're not anonymous, guys. Like, even though we're not saying your
Like,
name,
I know Jake, I know you jorked your shit.
I was about to say too. It's so funny because they said anonymous confessions, but I saw that they're just like on Instagram. They did like the regular Q&A thing instead of like a Google form. So like all you like y'all are caught, bro, and you're weird.
Before you live,
Like, you're
don't drink your
dumb.
shit to me, alright?
Don't be jorking your shit to Noah. I used to scratch my
No,
vagina
no,
and
me, you
smell
have to
it
tell me.
like a scratchy smell. One time I ate soup in school. I shat so bad that everybody had to evacuate. They said it on the intercom.
There's no way.
everyone get the fuck out of class.
Stacy shot her breath.
I went no contact with my parents and matched with my dad on Tinder. They're married. My
There's
ex
no way-
cheated on me and I played victim. Little does he know I cheated on him too with his homeboy.
Yeah!
See, that's
Baddie,
No,
baddie.
I wouldn't say baddie because I don't condone.
Yeah, yeah,
No,
yeah.
in love with
I
my.
don't, especially if it was first. Like if you did that first and they got cheated on, and then come on, dude, that's even worse. But if you're gonna cheat back, cheat better, and not the homeboys, because at that point, bruh. That's funny too. Like I always see a lot of people like bragging about, oh, this person cheated, so I got with their homie. Bro, do y'all know how that works with the homies group chat, bro? Do y'all know how that works? Them boys gonna celebrate, man. Like it's not the same as like if a dude, you know what I'm saying, got cheated on and got with her, which is that. Then again, it probably would go the same way too. I don't know, but like, dude, if the whole friend group is with one, like, come on, bro. Come on, bro. Them boys gonna share a beer about it. Like, that's again, no, it's like it's not right, but like,
My
dude.
cousin.
Full first name and last name and the craziest shit. Had the craziest diarrhea last night. Might have a hemorrhoid. Full first name and last name.
It's first name underscore last name with
Yeah.
their full face as a profile picture.
Yeah,
That really
just
gets
telling
me.
us.
Nah,
There's nudes and leaked it.
You're fucked up.
that's illegal.
Why is she looking for hers?
I have an obsession
That's
with
illegal.
skin marks. I check my
Oh.
friend's shorts for them, and low-key it turns me on.
Oh God.
Guys, we all collectively agreed no more shitting on us.
Oh my
No
God.
more.
I found out my boyfriend was cheating on me. Never let him know, but acted like I accidentally bit his dick off. Broke up with him the next
Clean
night.
bite. Clean bite.
I don't know. Doesn't
Probably not.
Was
Hey
it?
girl, was it clean bite or like just like a little
Like,
bite?
Ellie, it's the same guy
What?
that you told me
Let me see.
about.
Yeah, what did he say?
Okay, I'm blocking his ass. You're done, bro.
And that's the guy that says he goons to all of us.
Imagine confessing with a case
Oh nah.
and then
You realize you got pulled.
This guy said
we were just reading y'all out.
blocked.
I accidentally pushed an old lady down the stairs at a restaurant.
Okay, you're fucked up.
But accident.
Dude, you're just as bad as the gooner, man. Come on. Gooning is okay, but like not to just YouTubers. And like that's weird, bro.
Clothes on. I fart in my hands to smell it and know if it stinks. Ellie does the same thing.
Sometimes when Noah's sleeping with me, I'll pretend I'm sleeping and blow the biggest fart, and then
Ellie, don't say that. It's not your confessions, bro, please.
next video, our confession.
I also fart under the blanket when Ellie's under there. And
From-
she says,
I hope that you guys know this isn't anonymous. I could see all of your guys' profile pictures pictures, Instagram posts, and your usernames. So please keep the incest to the minimum next time.
Oh my God.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.
I learned a lot about this community, man, and I feel like I didn't want to know a lot of that. I didn't, man. But y'all be getting cheated on though, which is terrible. I ain't gonna lie, we hate to see it. L all your exes, but like don't try and kill them though, or like bite their hardware off, or cut it, or like any. You know, I said what I said, man. I said what I said. Y'all make my head hurt though. I will say that. I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to everyone watching this that's like normal. And like, you know, I'm trying to think. I've never done a confession thing because like I have nothing crazy to say. Like a lot of the times, like oh, I did this to this person or this happened and I put my pants under my friends, but like I've never had a situation like that. Only confession I can have is that I really, really like cars and I built 4 different S2000s last night. I had 8 different ones because I have an AP1 and an AP2, right? If y'all know, y'all know. Shout out to all my car people. Right, so I did a regular like stock NA AP1, and I did the Cabrio without the top on, and then I did a turboed AP1, and then I did one without the top on, and I did the same for the AP2. But then I did like slight little variations. I had like different brakes and different wheels and stuff, like very cool stuff. So that's my confession right now. I just, you know, I'm a car guy, bro. I'm a nerd. That's kind of my thing. I feel like I need to play the video now with Tizo. It's like I feel like there's been. Ever since people, which a lot of people just completely misuse the word goon. It's so funny, but you know, whatever, right? But a lot of people have kind of demonized gooning and the act of, you know, watching certain media, potentially. And I feel like it's wrong. You know, we don't need to be demonizing people for the things they do. As long as they're not actually harming anybody, you know, so we just need a reminder. Yeah! Horny is okay. Huh? Yeah! Shout out Tizo, by the way.
Yeah! That's what I'm talking about, baby. That's what I'm talking about, Damien. Yo, can I be real with you, D? This message is gonna change the world. The world needs to know that horny is okay. Horny is okay. Oh!
Sir. Just had to, you know what I'm saying? It is, but again though, don't be goon into like, you know what I'm saying? Goon to actual goon things. You know, and if you're in like Florida or something, I know you can't access certain sites. Get a VPN, bro. If you really need, like, come on, bro. Get on Twitter. Like, it's not hard to like find like the right thing. Y'all, hey, I be seeing what y'all be doing. Y'all weird though. Y'all are. But again, the horny is okay. I'm just, you know what I'm saying, goon responsibly. That's the thing. Goon responsibly. Y'all don't be gooning responsibly. Goon responsibly.